Act 3 of Women Beware Women. This LibriVox recording is in the public domain. Women Beware Women by Thomas Middleton. Act 3, Scene 1. Enter Mother.
I would my son would either keep at home, or I were in my grave. She was but one day abroad, but ever since she's grown so cutted. There's no speaking to her, whether the sight of great cheer at my lady's, and such mean fare at home, work discontent in her, I know not, but I'm sure she's strangely altered. I'll ne'er keep a daughter-in-law in the house with me again, if I had 100. When read I of any that agreed long together? But she and her mother fell out in the first quarter, nay, sometime a grudging of scolding the first week by a lady. So takes the new disease methinks in my house. I'm weary of my part. There's nothing likes her. I know not how to please her or late. And here she comes.
Enter Bianca.
This is the strangest house for all defects as ever gentlewoman made shift withal, to pass away her love in. Why is there not a cushion cloth of drawn work, or some fair cut-work pinned up in my bedchamber? A silver and gilt casting bottle hung by it. Nay, since I am content to be so kind to you, to spare you for a silver basin and ewer, which one of my fashion looks for of duty, she's never offered under where she sleeps.
She talks of nothing here my whole state's not worth.
Never a green silk quilt is there i' the house, mother, to cast upon my bed?
No, by troth is there, nor orange tawny neither.
Here's a house for a young gentlewoman to be got with child in.
Yes, simple though you make it, there has been 3, gotten a year in't, since you moved me to't, and all as sweet-faced children, and as lovely as you'll be mother of. I will not spare you. What, cannot children be begot, think you, without gilt casting bottles? Yes, and as sweet ones. The miller's daughter brings forth as white boys, and she that bathes herself with milk and hean flour. 'Tis an old saying, one may keep good cheer in a mean house, so may true love affect after the rate of princes in a cottage.
Troth, you speak wondrous well for your old house here. 'Twill shortly fall down at your feet to thank you, or stoop when you go to bed like a good child to ask you blessing. Must I live in want because my fortune matched me with your son? Wives do not give away themselves to husbands to the end to be quite cast away. They look to be the better used and tendered rather, highlier respected and maintained the richer. They're well rewarded else for the free gift of their whole life to a husband. I ask less now than what I had at home when I was a maid, and at my father's house, kept short of that which a wife knows she must have, nay, and will, mother, if she be not a fool born. And report went of me, that I could wrangle for what I wanted when I was 2 hours old, and by that copy this land still I hold. You hear me, mother.
Exit.
I too plain, methinks, and where I somewhat deafer when you spake, 'twere ne'er a whit the worst of my quietness. 'Tis the most suddenest, strangest alteration, and the most subtlest that e'er wit at 60 was puzzled to find out. I know no cause for it, but she's no more like the gentlewoman at first, that I am like her that ne'er lay with a man yet. And she's a very young thing, wherever she been. When she first lighted here, I told her then how mean she should find all things. She was pleased, forsooth. None better. I laid open all defects to her. She was contented still, but the devil's in her. Nothing contents her now. To-night my son promised to be at home. Would he were come once, for I am weary of my charge, and life too. She be served all in silver by her good will. By night and day she hates the name of pewter, more than sick men the noise, or diseased bones that quake at fall of the hammer, seeming to have a fellow feeling with at every blow. What cause shall I think on? She frets me so.
Exit. Enter Leantio.
How near am I now to a happiness that earth exceeds not? Not another like it. The treasures of the deep are not so precious as are the concealed comforts of a man locked up in woman's love. I scent the air of blessings when I come but near the house. What a delicious breath marriage sends forth! The violet bed's not sweeter. Honest wedlock is like A banqueting house built in a garden, on which the spring's chaste flowers take delight to cast their modest odours, when base lust, with all her powders, paintings, and best pride, is but a fair house built by a ditch side. When I behold a glorious, dangerous strumpet, sparkling in beauty and destruction too, both at a twinkling, I do liken straight her beautified body to a goodly temple that's built on vaults where carcasses lie rotting. And so, little by little, I shrink back again, and quench desire with a cool meditation, and am as well, methinks. Now for a welcome able to draw men's envies upon man, a kiss that now will hang upon my lip as sweet as morning dew upon a rose, and full as long. After a 5 days' fast, she'll be so greedy now, and cling about me, I take care how I shall be rid of her. And here it begins.
Enter Bianca and mother.
Oh, sir, you're welcome home.
Oh, is he come? I am glad on't.
Aside.
Is that all? Why, this is dreadful now as sudden death to some rich man that flatters all his sins with promise of repentance when he's old, and dies in the midway before he comes to it. Sure you're not well, Bianca? How dost, prithee?
I have been better than I am at this time.
Alas, I thought so.
Nay, I have been worse too than now you see me, sir.
I'm glad thou mend'st yet. I feel my heart mend too. How came it to thee? Has anything disliked thee in my absence?
No, certain. I have had the best content that Florence can afford.
Thou makest the best on't. Speak, mother, what's the cause? You must needs know.
Troth, I know none, son. Let her speak herself. Unless it be the same gave Lucifer a tumbling cast. That's pride.
Methinks this house stands nothing to my mind. I'd have some pleasant lodging in the High Street, sir, or if 'twere near the court, sir, that were much better. 'Tis a sweet recreation for a gentlewoman to stand in a bay window and see gallants.
Now I have another temper, a mere stranger to that of yours, it seems. I should delight to see none but yourself.
I praise not that. Too fond is as unseemly as too churlish. I would not have a husband of that proneness to kiss me before company for a world. Beside, 'tis tedious to see one thing still, sir, be it the best that ever heart affected. Nay, were it yourself, whose love had power, you know, to bring me from my friends, I would not stand thus and gaze upon you always. Troth, I could not, sir, as good be blind and have no use of sight as look on one thing still. What's the eye's treasure but change of objects? You are learned, sir, and know I speak not ill. 'Tis full as virtuous for a woman's eye to look on several men, as for her heart, sir, to be fixed on one.
Now thou comest home to me. A kiss for that word.
No matter for a kiss, sir, let it pass. 'Tis but a toy, we'll not so much as mind it. Let's talk of other business and forget it. What news now of the pirates? Any stirring? Prithee, discourse a little.
Aside.
I am glad he's here yet to see her tricked himself. I had lied monstrously if I had told them first.
Speak, what's the humour, sweet, you make your lips so strange? This was not wont.
Is there no kindness betwixt man and wife, unless they make a pigeon-house of friendship and be still billing? 'Tis the idlest fondness that ever was invented, and 'tis pity it's grown a fashion for poor gentlewomen. There's many a disease kissed in a year by it, and a French courtesy made to it. Alas, sir, think of the world. How shall we live? Grow serious. We have been married a whole fortnight now.
How, a whole fortnight? Why, is that so long?
'Tis time to leave off dalliance. 'Tis a doctrine of your own teaching, if you be remembered, and I was bound to obey it.
Aside.
Here's one fits him. This was well catched, i' faith, son, like a fellow that rids another country of a plague, and brings it home with him to his own house.
Knocking within.
Who knocks?
Who's there now? Withdraw you, Bianca. Thou art a gem no stranger's eye must see, howe'er thou please now to look dull on me.
Exit Bianca. Enter messenger.
You're welcome, sir. To whom your business, pray?
To one I see not here now.
Who should that be, sir?
A young gentlewoman I was sent to.
A young gentlewoman?
Ay, sir, about 16. Why look you wildly, sir?
At your strange error, you've mistook the house, sir. There's none such here, I assure you.
I assure you, too, the man that sent me cannot be mistook.
Why, who is it sent you, sir?
The Duke.
The Duke?
Yes, he entreats her company at a banquet at Lady Livia's house.
Troth, shall I tell you, sir, it is the most erroneous business that e'er your honest pains was abused with. Pray forgive me if I smile a little. I cannot choose a faith, sir, at an error so comical as this. I mean no harm, though. His grace has been most wondrous ill-informed. Pray, so return it, sir. What should her name be?
That I shall tell you straight too. Bianca Capella.
How, sir? Bianca? What do you call the other?
Capella. Sir, it seems you know no such then?
Who should this be? I never heard of the name.
Then 'tis a sure mistake.
What if you inquired in the next street, sir? I saw gallants there in the new houses that are built of late. 10 to 1, there you find her.
Nay, no matter. I will return the mistake and seek no further.
Use your own will and pleasure, sir. You're welcome.
Exit messenger.
What shall I think of first? Come forth, Bianca. Thou art betrayed, I fear me.
Enter Bianca.
Betrayed? How, sir?
The Duke knows thee.
Knows me? How know you that, sir?
He's got thy name.
Aside.
Ay, and my good name too. That's worse of the twain.
How comes this work about?
How should the Duke know me? Can you guess, mother?
Not I, with all my wits. Sure we kept house close.
Kept close? Not all the locks in Italy can keep you women so. You have been gadding, and ventured out at twilight to the court green yonder, and met the gallant bowlers coming home. Without your masks too, both of you, I'll be hanged else. Thou hast been seen, Bianca, by some stranger. Never excuse it.
I'll not seek the way, sir. Do you think you've married me to mew me up not to be seen? What would you make of me?
A good wife, nothing else.
Why, so are some that are seen every day, else the devil take 'em.
No more then. I believe all virtuous in thee without an argument. 'Twas but thy hard chance to be seen somewhere. There lies all the mischief. But I have devised a riddance.
Now I can tell you, son, the time and place.
When? Where?
What wits I have! When you last took your leave, if you remember, you left us both at window.
Right, I know that.
And not the third part of an hour after the Duke passed by, in a great solemnity, to St. Mark's Temple, and to my apprehension, he looked up twice to the window.
Oh, there quickened the mischief of this hour.
Aside.
If you call it mischief, it is a thing I fear I am conceived with.
Looked he up twice, and could you take no warning?
Why, once may do as much harm, son, as 1,000. Do not you know one spark is fired in house, as well as a whole furnace?
My heart flames for it. Yet let's be wise, and keep all smothered closely. I have before a means. Is the door fast?
I locked it myself after him.
You know, mother, at the end of the dark parlour there's a place so artificially contrived for a conveyance no search could ever find it. When my father kept him for manslaughter, it was his sanctuary. There will I lock my life's best treasure up. Bianca!
Would you keep me closer yet? Have you the conscience? Your best e'en choke me up, sir. You make me fearful of your health and wits. You cleave to such wild courses. What's the matter?
Why, are you so insensible of your danger to ask that now? The Duke himself has sent for you to Lady Livia's to a banquet, forsooth.
Now I beshrew you heartily, has he so? And you the man who would never yet vouchsafe to tell me aught till now. You show your loyalty and honesty at once, and so farewell, sir.
Bianca? Whither now?
Why, to the Duke, sir. You say he sent for me.
But thou dost not mean to go, I hope.
No, I shall prove unmannerly, rude, uncivil, mad, and imitate you. Come, mother, come, follow his humour no longer. We shall all be executed for treason shortly.
Not I, faith. I'll first obey the Duke, and taste of a good banquet. I'm of thy mind. I'll step but up, and fetch 2 handkerchiefs, to pocket up some sweetmeats, and overtake thee.
Exit. Aside.
Why, here's an old wench would trot into a bawd now for some dry sucket, or a colt in March pain.
Exit.
Oh, thou, the ripe time of man's misery, wedlock, when all his faults like overladen trees crack with the fruits they bear in cares, in jealousies. Oh, that's a fruit that ripens hastily after 'tis knit to marriage. It begins as soon as the sun shines upon the bride a little to show colour. Blessed powers, whence comes this alteration? The distractions, the fears and doubts it brings are numberless, and yet the cause I know not. What a peace has he that never marries! If he knew the benefits it enjoyed, or had the fortune to come and speak with me, he should know then the infinite wealth he had, and discern rightly the greatness of his treasure by my loss. Nay, what a quietness has he above mine, that wears his youth out in a strumpet's arms, and never spends more care upon a woman than at the time of lust, but walks away, and if he find her dead at his return, his pity soon is done. He breaks a sigh in many parts, and gives her but a piece on't. But all the fears, shames, jealousies, costs, and troubles, and still renewed cares of a marriage bed, live in the issue when the wife is dead.
Enter messenger.
A good perfection to your thoughts.
The news, sir?
Though you were pleased of late to pin an error on me, you must not shift another in your stead too. The Duke has sent me for you.
How? For me, sir?
Aside.
I see then 'tis my theft. We're both betrayed. Well, I'm not the first to stolen away a maid. My countrymen have used it. I'll along with you, sir.
Exeunt. Scene 2. Livia's house. A banquet prepared. Enter Guardiano and Ward.
Take you especial note of such a gentlewoman. She's here on purpose. I have invited her, her father, and her uncle to this banquet. Mark her behaviour well, it does concern you. And what her good parts are, as far as time and place can modestly require a knowledge of, shall be laid open to your understanding. You know I'm both your guardian and your uncle. My care of you is double, ward and nephew, and I'll express it here.
Faith, I should know her now by her mark among 1,000 women. A little pretty deft and tidy thing, you say?
Right.
With a lusty sprouting sprig in her hair?
Thou goest the right way still. Take one mark more. Thou shalt ne'er find her hand out of her uncle's, or else his out of hers, if she be near him. The love of kindred never yet stuck closer than theirs to one another. He that weds her marries her uncle's heart too.
Cornets.
Say you so, sir? Then I'll be asked to the church to both of them.
Fall back, here comes the Duke.
He brings a gentlewoman. I should fall forward rather.
Enter Duke, leading in Bianca, and followed by Fabritio, Hippolito, Livia, Mother, Isabella, and attendants.
Come, Bianca, her purpose sent into the world to show perfection once in woman. I'll believe, henceforward, they have every one a soul too, 'gainst all the uncourteous opinions that man's uncivil rudeness ever held of them. Glory of Florence, light into mine arms.
Enter Leantio.
Yon comes a grudging man will chide you, sir. The storm is now in's heart, and would get nearer and fall here if it durst. It pours down yonder.
If that be he, the weather shall soon clear. List, and I'll tell thee how.
Whispers. Aside.
A kissing too! I see 'tis plain lust now, adultery boldened. What will it prove anon, when 'tis stuffed full of wine and sweetments, being so impudent fasting?
To Leantio.
We have heard of your good parts, sir, which we honour with our embrace and love.
To gentlemen.
Is not the captainship of Rouen citadel, since the late deceased, supplied by any yet?
By none, my lord.
To Leantio.
Take it, the place is yours then, and as faithfulness and desert grows, our favour shall grow with it. Rise now, the captain of our fort at Orleans.
The service of whole life give your grace thanks.
Come sit, Bianca.
All sit down to the banquet. Aside.
This is some good yet, and more than e'er I looked for. A fine bit to stay a cuckold's stomach. All preferment that springs from sin and lust it shoots up quickly, as gardeners' crops do in the rottenest grounds. So is all means raised from base prostitution, even like a salad growing upon a dunghill. I'm like a thing that was never yet heard of, half merry and half mad, much like a fellow that eats his meat with a good appetite, and wears a plague sore that would fright a country, or rather like the barren hardened ass that feeds on thistles till he bleeds again. And such is the condition of my misery.
Is that your son, widow?
Yes, did your ladyship never know that till now?
No, trust me, did I? Aside, nor ever truly felt the power of love, and pity to a man, till now I know him. I have enough to buy me my desires, and yet to spare. That's one good comfort. To Leantio. Hark you, pray let me speak with you, sir, before you go.
With me, lady? You shall. I am at your service. What will she say, Tro? More goodness yet?
I see her now, I'm sure. The ape's so little, I shall scarce feel her. I have seen almost as tall as she is sold in the fair for 10 pence. See how she simpers it, as if marmalade would not melt her in her mouth. She might have the kindness, i'faith, to send me a gilded bull from her own trencher, a ram, a goat, or somewhat to be nibbling. These women, when they come to sweet things once, they forget all their friends. They grow so greedy. Nay, oftentimes their husbands.
Here's a health now, gallants, to the best beauty at this day in Florence.
Whoe'er she be, she shall not go unpledged, sir.
Nay, you're excused for this.
Who? I, my lord.
Yes, by the law of Bacchus. Plead your benefit. You're not bound to pledge your own health, lady.
That's a good way, my lord, to keep me dry.
Nay, that I will not offend Venus so much. Let Bacchus seek his mends in another court. Here's to thyself, Bianca.
Nothing comes more welcome to that name than your grace.
Aside.
So, here stands the poor thief now that stole the treasure, and he's not fought on. Ours is near kin now to a twin misery born into the world. First the hard-conscienced worldling, he hoards wealth up, then comes the next, and he feasts all upon't. One's damned for getting, the other for spending on't. O equal justice, thou hast met my sin with a full weight. I'm rightly now oppressed. All her friends' heavy hearts lie in my breast.
Methinks there is no spirit amongst us gallants, but what divinely sparkles from the eyes of bright Bianca. We sat all in darkness but for that splendour. Who was told us lately of a match-making rite, a marriage tender?
'Twas I, my lord.
'Twas you indeed. Where is she?
This is the gentlewoman.
My lord, my daughter.
Why, here's some stirring yet.
She's a dear child to me.
That must needs be. You say she is your daughter.
Nay, my good lord, dear to my purse, I mean, beside my person. I ne'er reckoned that. She has the full qualities of a gentlewoman. I have brought her up to music, dancing, what not, that may commend her sex and stir her husband.
And which is he now?
This young heir, my lord.
What is he brought up to?
Aside.
To cat and trap.
My lord, he's a great ward, wealthy but simple. His parts consist in acres.
Oh, wiseacres.
You've spoke him in a word, sir.
Lass, poor gentlewoman, she's ill-bested, unless she's dealt the wiselier, and laid in more provision for her youth. Fools will not keep in summer.
Aside.
No, nor such wives from whores in winter.
Yea, the voice too, sir.
Ay, and a sweet breast too, my lord, I hope, or I have cast away my money wisely. She took her prick-song earlier, my lord, than any of her kindred ever did. A rare child, though I say it. But I'd not have the baggage here so much. 'Twould make her swell straight. And maids, of all things, must not be puffed up.
Let's turn us to a better banquet, then. For music bids the soul of a man to a feast, and that's indeed a noble entertainment, worthy Bianca's self. You shall perceive, beauty, our Florentine damsels are not brought up idly.
They are wiser of themselves, it seems, my lord, and can take gifts when goodness offers 'em.
Music. Aside.
True, and damnation has taught you that wisdom. You can take gifts too. Oh, that music mocks me.
Aside. I am as dumb to any language now but love's, as one that never learned to speak. I am not yet so old but he may think of me. My own fault, I have been idle a long time. But I'll begin the week and paint to-morrow. So follow my true labour day by day. I never thrived so well as when I used it. Isabella sings.
What harder chance can fall to woman who was born to cleave to some man, than to bestow her time, youth, beauty, life's observance on a duty, on a thing for no use good, but to make physic work, or blood force fresh in an old lady's cheek? She that would be mother of fools, let her compound with me.
Aside.
Here's a tune indeed. Pish! I'd rather hear one ballad sung in the nose now of the lamentable drowning of fat sheep and oxen, than all these simpering tunes played upon cats' guts and sung by little kitlings.
How like you her breast now, my lord?
Aside.
Her breast? He talks as if his daughter had given suck before she were married, as her betters have. The next he praises sure will be her nipples.
Aside to Bianca.
Methinks now such a voice to such a husband is like a jewel of unvalued worth hung at a fool's ear.
May it please your grace to give her leave to show another quality.
Marry as many good ones as you will, sir, the more the better welcome.
Aside.
But the less the better practised. That soul's black indeed that cannot commend virtue. But who keeps it? The extortioner will say to a sick beggar, Heaven comfort thee, though he give none himself. This good is common.
Will it please you now, sir, to entreat your ward to take her by the hand, and lead her in a dance before the Duke?
That will I, sir. 'Tis needful. Hark you, nephew.
Whispers to him.
Nay, you shall see, young heir, what you for your money, without fraud or imposture.
Dance with her? Not I, sweet gardener. Do not urge my heart to it. 'Tis clean against my blood. Dance with a stranger? Let whose will do it. I'll not begin first with her.
Aside.
No, fear it not, fool. She has took a better order.
Why, who shall take her then?
Some other gentleman. Look, there's her uncle, a fine timbered reveller. Perhaps he knows the manner of her dancing too. I'll have him do it before me. I have sworn, gardener. Then may I learn the better.
Thou'lt be an ass still.
Ay, all that, uncle, shall not fool me out. Pish! I stick closer to myself than so.
I must entreat you, sir, to take your niece and dance with her. My ward's a little wilful. He would have you show him the way.
Me, sir? He shall command it at all hours. Pray tell him so.
I thank you for him. He has not wit himself, sir.
Come, my life's peace.
Aside.
I've a strange office on't here. 'Tis some men's luck to keep the joys he likes concealed for his own bosom, but my fortune to set 'em out now for another liking. Like the mad misery of necessitous man that parts from his good horse with many praises and goes on foot himself. Need must be obeyed in every action. It mars man and maid.
Music. Hippolito and Isabella dance, he bowing and she curtsying to the Duke, and afterwards to each other, both before and after the dance.
Signor Fabrizio, you're a happy father. Your cares and pains are fortunate, you see. Your cost bears noble fruits. Hippolito, thanks.
Here's some amends for all my charges yet. She wins both prick and praise where'er she comes.
How likes Bianca?
All things well, my lord, but this poor gentlewoman's fortune, that's the worst.
There is no doubt, Bianca, she'll find leisure to make that good enough. He's rich and simple.
She has the better hope of the upper hand indeed, which women strive for most.
Do't when I bid you, sir.
I'll venture but a hornpipe with her, Gardiner, or some such married man's dance.
Well, venture something, sir.
I have rhythm for what I do.
But little reason, I think.
Plain man dance the measures, the syncopists the gay. Cuckolds dance the hornpipe, and farmers dance the hay. Your soldiers dance the round, and maidens that grow big. Your drunkards the canaries, your whore and bawd the jig. Here's your 8 kind of dancers. He that finds the 9th, let him pay the minstrels.
Oh, here he appears once in his own person. I thought he would have married her by attorney, and lain with her so too.
Nay, my kind lord, there's very seldom any found so foolish to give away his part there.
Aside.
Bitter scoff, yet I must do't. With what a cruel pride the glory of her sins strikes by my afflictions.
Ward and Isabella dance. He ridiculously imitates Hippolito.
This thing will make shift, sirs, to make a husband, for aught I see in him. How thinks Bianca?
Faith, an ill-favoured shift, my lord, methinks. If he would take some voyage when he's married, dangerous or long enough, and scarce be seen once in 9 year together, a wife then might make indifferent shift to be content with him.
A kiss. That wit deserves to be made much on. Come, Alcaroche.
Stands ready for your grace.
My thanks to all your loves. Come, fair Bianca, we have took special care of you, and provided your lodging near us now.
Your love is great, my lord.
Once more our thanks to all.
All blessed honors guard you.
Exeunt all but Leantio and Livia. Cornets flourish. Leantio, without noticing Livia.
Hast thou left me then, Bianca, utterly? O Bianca, now I miss thee. O return and save the faith of woman. I ne'er felt the loss of thee till now. 'Tis an affliction of greater weight than youth was made to bear, as if a punishment of after-life were fallen upon man here. So new it is to flesh and blood, so strange, so insupportable, a torment e'en mistook as if a body whose death were drowning must needs therefore suffer it in scalding oil.
Sweet sir?
As long as mine eye saw thee, I half enjoyed thee.
Sir?
Canst thou forget the dear pains my love took? How it has watched whole nights together in all weathers for thee, yet stood in heart more merry than the tempest that sung about mine ears like dangerous flatterers that can set all their mischief to sweet tunes, and then receive thee from thy father's window into these arms at midnight, when we embraced as if we'd been statues only made for it to show art's life, so silent were our comforts, and kissed as if our lips had grown together.
Oh, this makes me madder to enjoy him now.
Canst thou forget all this, and better joys than we met after this, which then new kisses took pride to praise?
I shall grow madder yet. Sir!
This cannot be but of some close bawds working. Cry mercy, lady! What would you say to me? My sorrow makes me so unmannerly, so comfort bless me, I quite forgot you.
Nothing, but e'en in pity to that passion would give your grief good counsel.
Marry and welcome, lady. It never could come better.
Then first, sir, to make away all your good thoughts at once of her. No, most assuredly she is a strumpet.
Ha! Most assuredly? Speak not of things so vile so certainly. Leave it more doubtful.
Then I must leave all truth, and spare my knowledge, a sin which I too lately found and wept for.
Found you it?
Ay, with wet eyes.
Oh, perjurous friendship!
You missed your fortunes when you met with her, sir? Young gentlemen that only love for beauty, they love not wisely. Such a marriage rather proves the destruction of affection. It brings on want, and want's the key of whoredom. I think you'd small means with her.
Oh, not any lady.
Alas, poor gentleman! What mean'st thou, sir, quite to undo thyself with thine own kind heart? Thou art too good and pitiful to woman. Marry, sir, thank thy stars for this blessed fortune that rids the summer of thy youth so well from many beggars, that had lain a sunning in thy beams only else, till thou hadst wasted the whole days of thy life in heat and labour. What would you say now to a creature found as pitiful to you, and as it were e'en sent on purpose from the whole sex general, to requite all that kindness you have shown to it?
What's that, madam?
Nay, a gentlewoman, and one able to reward good things. Ay, and bears a conscience to it. Couldst thou love such a one, that, blow all fortunes, would never see thee want? Nay, more, maintain thee to thine enemy's envy, and shalt not spend a care for't, stir a thought, nor break a sleep. Unless love's music waked thee, no storm of fortune should. Look upon me, and know that woman.
Oh, my life's wealth, Bianca!
Still with her name? Will nothing wear it out? That deep sigh went but for a strumpet, sir.
It can go for no other that loves me.
Aside. He's vexed in mind. I came too soon to him. Where's my discretion now, my skill, my judgment? I'm cunning in all arts but my own, love. 'Tis as unseasonable to attempt him now so soon, as for a widow to be courted following her husband's course, or to make bargain by the grave-side, and take a young man there. Her strange departure stands like a hearse yet before his eyes, which time will take down shortly. Exit.
Is she my wife till death, yet no more mine? That's a hard measure. Then what's marriage good for? Methinks by right I should not now be living, and then 'twere all well. What a happiness had I been made of had I never seen her! For nothing makes man's loss grievous to him but knowledge of the worth of what he loses. For what he never had, he never misses. She's gone for ever, utterly. There is as much redemption of a soul from hell as a fair woman's body from his palace. Why should my love last longer than her truth? What is there good in woman to be loved, when only that which makes her so has left her? I cannot love her now, but I must like her sin, and my own shame too, and be guilty of law's breach with her, and mine own abusing, all which were monstrous. Then my safest course, for health of mind and body, is to turn my heart, and hate her, most extremely hate her. I have no other way. These virtuous powers which were chaste witnesses of both our troths can witness she breaks first, and I'm rewarded with captainship of the fort, a place of credit, I must confess, but poor. My factorship shall not exchange means with it. He that died last in it, he was no drunkard, yet he died a beggar for all his thrift. Besides, the place not fits me. It suits my resolution, not my breeding.
Re-enter Livia. Aside. I have tried all ways I can, and have not power to keep from sight of him. How are you now, sir?
I feel a better ease, madam.
Thanks to blessedness! You will do well, I warrant you. Fear it not, sir. Join but your own good will to it. He's not wise that loves his pain or sickness, or grows fond of a disease whose property is to vex him, and spitefully drink his blood up. Out upon't, sir. Youth knows no greater loss. I pray, let's walk, sir. You never saw the beauty of my house yet, nor how abundantly fortune has blessed me in world treasure. Trust me, I have enough, sir, to make my friend a rich man in my life, a great man at my death. Yourself will say so. If you want anything, and spare to speak, troth I'll condemn you for a wilful man, sir.
Why, sure this can be but the flattery of some dream.
Now by this kiss, my love, my soul and riches, 'tis all true substance. Kisses him. Come, you shall see my wealth. Take what you list. The gallanter you go, the more you please me. I will allow you too your page and footman, your race-horses, or any various pleasure exercised youth delights in. But to me only, sir, wear your heart of constant stuff. Do you but love enough, I'll give enough.
Troth, then, I'll love enough, and take enough.
Then we are both pleased enough. Exeunt. Scene 3. Enter Guardiano and Isabella at one door, and the ward and Sordido at another.
Now, nephew, here's the gentlewoman again.
Mass, here she comes again. Mark her now, Sordido.
This is the maid my love and care has chosen out for your wife, and so I tender her to you. Yourself has been eye-witness of some qualities that speak a courtly breeding, and are costly. I bring you both to talk together now. 'Tis time you grew familiar in your tongues. To-morrow you join hands, and one ring ties you, and one bed holds you. If you like the choice, her father and her friends are in the next room, and stay to see the contract ere they part. Therefore dispatch, good ward, be sweet and short. Like her or like her not, there's but two ways, and one your body, t'other your purse pays.
I warrant you, Gardiner, I'll not stand all day thrumming, but quickly shoot my bolt at your next coming.
Well said. Good fortune to your birding, then.
I never missed mark yet.
Troth, I think, master, if the truth were known, you never shot at any but the kitchen wench, and that was a she-woodcock, a mere innocent, that was oft lost, and cried at 8 and 20.
No more of that meat, Sordido. Here's eggs at the spit now. We must turn gingerly, draw out the catalogue of all the faults of women.
How, all the faults? Have you so little reason to think so much paper will lie in my breeches? Why, 10 carts will not carry it if you set down but the boards. All the faults. Pray let's be content with a few of 'em. And if they were less, you would find 'em enough, I warrant you. Look you, sir.
Aside.
But that I have the advantage of the fool, as much as a woman's heart can wish and joy at, what an infernal torment were to be thus bought and sold, and turned and pried into, when, alas, the worst bit is too good for him. The comforters has but a cater's place on't, and provides all for another's table. Yet how curious the ass is, like some nice professor on't, that buys up all the daintiest foods in the markets, and seldom licks his lips after a taste on't.
Now to her, now you've scanned all her parts over.
But at which end shall I begin now, Sordido?
Oh, ever at a woman's lip, while you live, sir! Do you ask that question?
Methinks, Sordido, she's but a crabbed face to begin with.
A crabbed face? That will save money.
How save money, Sordido?
Ay, sir, for having a crabbed face of her own, she'll eat the less verjuice with her mutton. 'Twill save verjuice at the year's end, sir.
Nay, and your jests begin to be saucy once. I'll make you eat your meat without mustard.
And that in some kind is a punishment.
Gentlewoman, they say 'tis your pleasure to be my wife, and you shall know shortly whether it be mine or no to be your husband. And thereupon thus I first enter upon you.
Kisses her.
Oh, most delicious scent! Methinks it tasted as if a man had stepped into a comfit-maker's shop to let a cart go by, all the while I kissed her. It is reported, gentlewoman, you'll run mad for me if you have me not.
I should be in great danger of my wits, sir, for being so forward.
Aside.
Should this ass kick backward now?
Alas, poor soul, and is that hair your own?
Mine own? Yes, sure, sir, I owe nothing for't.
'Tis a good hearing. I shall have less to pay when I have married you.
To Sordido.
Look, do her eyes stand well?
They cannot stand better than in her head, I think. Where would you have 'em? And for her nose, 'tis of a very good last.
I have known as good as that has not lasted a year, though.
Alas, in the using of a thing, will not any strong bridge fall down in time if we do nothing but beat at the bottom? A nose above would not last always, sir, especially if it came in the camp once.
But, Sordido, how shall we do to make her laugh, that I may see what teeth she has? For I'll not bait her tooth, nor take a black one into the bargain.
Why do you but fool and talk with her? You cannot choose but one time or other to make her laugh, sir.
It shall go hard, but I will.
To Isabella.
Pray, what qualities have you besides singing and dancing? Can you play at the shuttlecock, forsooth?
Ay, and at the stool ball too, sir. I have great luck at it.
Why, can you catch a ball well?
I have catched 2 in my lap at one game.
What, have you, woman? I must have you learn to play at trap too. Then you're full and whole.
Anything that you please to bring me up to, I shall take pains to practice.
'Twill not do, Sordido. We shall never get her mouth open wide enough.
No, sir? Oh, that's strange. Then here's a trick for your learning.
Sordido gapes. Isabella gapes also, but covers her mouth with a handkerchief.
Look now! Look now! Quick! Quick there!
Pox of that scurvy mannerly trick with handkerchief! It hindered me a little, but I am satisfied. When a fair woman grapes and stops her mouth so, it shows like a cloth stopple in a cream pot. I have fair hope of her teeth now, Sordido.
Why, then you've all well, sir, for all I see. She's right and straight enough now as she stands. They'll commonly lie crooked, that's no matter. Wise gamesters never find fault with that. Let them lie still so.
I'd fain mark how she goes, and then I have all. For of all creatures I cannot abide a splay-footed woman. She's an unlucky thing to meet in the morning. Her heels keep together so, as if she were beginning an Irish dance still, and the wriggling of her bum playing the tune to it. But I have bethought a cleanly shift to find it. Dab down as you see me, and peep of one side when her back toward you. I'll show you this way.
And you shall find me apt enough to peeping. I've been of them as seen mad sights under your scaffolds.
With please you walk, forsooth, a turn or two by yourself. You are so pleasing to me, I take delight to view you on both sides.
I shall be glad to fetch a walk to your love, sir. 'Twill get affection a good stomach, sir.
Aside.
Which I had need have to fall to such coarse victuals.
She walks to the end of the stage, and they stoop down to look at her.
Now go thy ways for a clean treading, wench, as ever man in modesty peeped under.
I see the sweetest sight to please my master. Never went Frenchman righter upon ropes than she on Florentine rushes.
'Tis enough, forsooth.
And how do you like me now, sir?
Faith so well. I never mean to part with thee, sweetheart, under some 16 children and all boys.
You'll be at simple pains, if you prove kind, and breed 'em all in your teeth.
Nay, by my faith, what serves your belly for? 'Twould make my cheeks look like blown bagpipes.
Enter Guardiano.
How now, ward and nephew, gentlewoman and niece? Speak, is it so or not?
'Tis so, we are both agreed, sir.
In to your kindred, then. There's friends and wine and music waits to welcome you.
Then I'll be drunk for joy.
And I for company. I cannot break my nose in a better action.
Exeunt. End of Act 3.